Mass Effect 2. Should you buy it? Yes, if you haven't already. Sequel to the award-winning BioWare game Mass Effect, Mass Effect 2 has an even more gripping plot, a variety of diverse and interesting characters, and beautiful artwork. Every environment you travel to is new and different, and every character you meet has something interesting to say. This brings up one of my favorite things about the game, which is that you choose what your character Captain Shepard says or does in any environment, and that affects the story dynamically. And a good example of this is when you're able to interrupt somebody and either do something nice for them or do something mean to them. The characters in Mass Effect can be interesting, frustrating, romantic, funny, and just cool. And this is one of the games where I have a tough time narrowing down who to take with me on missions because I like so many of them. You've got your vicious doctor comedian, your solemn spiritual assassin, you've got your big brute animal, that guy that got 10 times as awesome since the first game, you've got the mysterious robot that should be an enemy but isn't, and you've got one of the coolest female characters in a game, as far as my opinion goes. And the funny thing is that people they always pick this one reason that is an argument against this game, and that is there's a feature in the game where you scan the surface of planets for materials that will help your ship and guns and armor. You can upgrade them with the materials that you find on the surface of the planet. And people complain about this because you can spend literally hours just scanning planets if you choose to do so that you can get all the upgrades. The thing is, you can make it through this game without scanning any planets at all. So it's up to you. It is your choice. So the only reason they're complaining is because they chose to do hours and hours of scanning, even though you don't have to. And I say if that's the only thing you have to complain about a game, then it's a pretty good game. Another cool thing about this game is the diverse environments you can go to, because you can explore any planet in the galaxy in this game. And so I'm just going to give you kind of a list of different environments. There's Omega, which is like, it's built into the side of an asteroid, and it's basically like this really scum kind of place where there's black market salesmen and there's clubs, and there's just kind of bad stuff going on all the time, you know? And you've got planets like Ilium, which is a really high up economic, it's like the reverse of Omega. It's like the high up economic, everybody is selling stuff, there's stock market going on, and you've got the Citadel, which is like a spaceship and a city in one. It's like a space station actually, and it's huge. It's smaller in the second game than it is in the first game, which is disappointing, but it's still really cool to see. And then you've got like jungly planets with encampments all around them, and then you've got like planets where the sun is so strong that if you're not in the shade, then your armor starts burning. And I don't want to give it away, like all of the cool different environments, but I just want to give you examples of them so that you can kind of see how diverse places can get in Mass Effect. And it's really cool just to see all of the different places that you go. I find myself saying at multiple points in the game, just, I love this game as I'm playing it, and that's not something that I find I say very much about many games, which I thought is really cool. And I have to say, the intro to this game alone is one of my favorite intros to a game of all time. You start out doing your surveys around the galaxy. Your ship is just kind of coasting, and then you get surprise attacked by this, I'm not going to say who it is, but you get surprise attacked and your ship gets literally ripped apart by its like huge beam. And you have to evacuate people off of your ship and then try and get to the pilot because he wants to try and save the ship. And in the intro to the game, the pilot escapes and you get thrown out into space, and the air leaks from your helmet and you die, and then you fall into the atmosphere, and then it says Mass Effect 2. and that's how the game begins. And I thought that was fantastic. As soon as I saw the title, I was like, man, I'm so ready to play this game. So, in retrospect, you've got characters, environments, you've got beautiful artwork and lighting, use of color, and you've got the choices that you can make with your own character. You've got this like really interesting story. The intro alone is so hooking, and I think every aspect of this game is really well pulled off. So buy this game.